All right, all right, all right. Wow. Hello, everybody. How's it going today? Let's get a little incentive up there. Let's pop a little bit of reminder in the corner. There we go. How is everybody? I'm here in Georgia, and I got the firstest, bestest nature trail I could find in Georgia, which is the Crooked River State Park. And it's very quiet. It's very peaceful. It's got all these like yuccas, not yuccas, whatever these are. But it's a little bit of a different look, you know, a little bit interesting. Ooh, the fitness trail. What up, Vicky? What up, Ducky? How you doing? Fitness trail. I don't know if I'm going for fitness. I'm going for serenity right now. How are you guys doing today? Good afternoon. Good afternoon. I'm making my way back north to Pennsylvania, and we are here in the Georgia Crooked River State Park. And this is the Bay Boardwalk Trail. I guess green blazers. Look out for the green blazers. Ooh. Another lovely journey and trail indeed. Oh, look at this. So this is actually one of the trees that are very prevalent in Florida. This is what I was talking about. This is called the slash pine, and it's got like almost no leaves all the way up to the top, and then it has kind of a little plume of foliage at the top. And it's got this very thick bark, which is apparently very fire resistant. So, interesting fun fact. I guess there's a lot of them around here. But lovely to see you guys, and I hope the connection holds up. I think we're going to be okay. But this is nice. This is really nice. There's a really crazy, snaky, windy river around here. The Crooked River. It kind of reminds me of that river in Maine that I went to that one night where I was getting bitten up by mosquitoes. In fact, were you there, Vicky? I don't recall. It may have been a different Vicky. But anyway, yeah, mosquitoes. That was early on in my YouTube. But look here, look at this. This is really beautiful. Crooked River. Have you been to this specifically, or do you just mean crooked rivers in general? Because I can get a little bit of a. Let me get a little picture of the map here real quick. I can do that for you guys. It's a very cool looking crooked river. You can kind of tell where I am and tell kind of the general area. Hold on. Get this guy in there, pop this guy up there. Look at that. So this is the Crooked River we're talking about. So that's pretty cool. I mean, it's vast. I'm not going to be weaving in and out of it, but we may brush up against it. This is supposed to have a boardwalk on this particular hike. So in general, yeah. yeah, I like a good crooked river. I like a good crooked river. I agree. Hey, more QR codes. But it's been a long drive. I've been in and out of dozing on the road, so I'm hoping that this kind of revitalizes me for the next few hours of driving. This is supposed to be a 3-mile loop here called the Bay Boardwalk Loop Trail. So it's partially boardwalk, partially trail. This is snake territory apparently, guys. So yeah, that looks, yeah, that I really just like how that looks from above, you know. And you can tell I could zoom in more, and there's just more and more crazy fractal rivers and streams. Fractal's the wrong word, but you know what I mean. But it's very quiet. I'm definitely the loudest thing out here. It smells very nice. It smells like old. Oh wow! You know what I didn't notice before? Check out these needles. Oopsie whoopsie. Oopsie poopsie. Now check out these needles though. A lot bigger and longer than than most needles you see from a pine tree. That must be the slash pine. The slash pine needles must be a lot longer than normal. I was looking down at the ground and I couldn't tell if they were actually needles, but they are. So that's kind of interesting. They look like they're about a foot long, maybe 9 inches to a foot long. For pine needles, that sounds pretty large. Yeah, right. I'm not wrong on that. That's like a unusually large needle. And they're everywhere. Oh my gosh, it's got this smell that kind of brings me back to a scout camp. You know, like I'm instantly transported back to this forest of my youth. And you can tell there's a little bit of sand mixed in here. There are some beaches around some of these rivers. I actually walked right up into one earlier. It's a very unique look. I mean, it's got weird pines. It's got whatever the hell these things are. I know if I guess at what I'm thinking, I'm going to get it wrong. I know they're not yuccas or whatever. Yuccas are different, but the name escapes me right now. But good morning, everybody. Hey, KJR, what's up, bud? We're in Georgia right now. I'm on the way back to Pennsylvania, making my way from Florida. Beautiful day, beautiful sky. Got this forest full of these crazy trees. So many of these pines. That's really crazy. Once I really start looking around. Oh my gosh, yeah, this is gonna definitely make me feel a little better from this drive. It turns out sitting and cramming sugary treats and energy drinks into your gullet while sitting still, driving a 3-ton vehicle for whatever, 5 hours at a time, doesn't make you feel great. I don't feel great. What does this mean? What is this? What the hell? Oh, okay, cool. Look at that. That is so nice. It looks, I mean, for me, I can tell a little more depth in person, but it just kind of goes on and on. Let's see if I can get a little, you know. Very beautiful, very beautiful. Yeah, trying to get this ickiness out of me. So this is just the trail to the trail, so that's good to know. Now we're getting started. So we got another trail here, the Palmetto Trail. I did read about that one. Very short, I think. The Bay Boardwalk Trail is about 3 miles. The average mudslinger walks about 3 miles an hour. So should be about perfect, right? And it's a loop to boot. So I guess, is this the end of the loop here? I wonder. That does not look quite like a loop. Oh man, what a beautiful area. Yeah, definitely very different. And so is Florida. I mean, this is still this is like a hybrid, I guess. We're right on the border of Florida and Georgia. Like I literally just entered into the southern end of Georgia. And I'm just making my way up the East Coast, basically. I'm not going to be able to go to Kentucky if Sammy shows up. But KJR, how's life treating you? How you doing, man? Any big breaks yet? Did you get any acting gigs? I know you've been auditioning in Hollywood this whole time. I'm just joking, I know. Look at that, just forever and ever. Just goes on and on. Whew. It's like this natural kind of preserve going on because of these kind of a little bit defensive plants. You know, it wouldn't be impossible to bushwhack through there, but I bet it hides a whole lot of snakes and insects and critters. There could be gophers out here. Gophers, snakes, what else did they say? Probably everything else, but I just love how flat it is around here. It's so funny that I can appreciate flatness now after being in Pennsylvania for so long. It's like, wow, look how flat it is. That's also Texas though. That's also Texas, very flat. You just see on forever though. Hey, nobody's around. I can put up my big stupid selfie stick and get a little higher view here. What up, Sammy dog? Sammy G dog. Did you hear me, Sammy? Kentucky's too far away. I can't go out of my way that far. I decided this morning. I'm just gonna try to hit things along the East Coast. And this might be it for today. I tried to go to Buc-ee's earlier today, but I lost connection. I lost connection inside the building. I mean, I went to Buc-ee's. Oh, look, there we go. Black bear. So we do have potential black bears out here, guys. But I got frustrated. I couldn't handle it. I was like too tired and just like hopped up on caffeine and lack of sleep. And somebody was like, your stream's crashing. I was just like, screw it. I'm not doing this right now. But, you know, I'm sure you guys have seen Buc-ee's. You know what's a Buc-ee's. You know what a Buc-ee's is. I did buy some beaver nuggets and a couple other things. And those beaver nuggets, man, when you first pick up that bag, like when you first pick up the bag of, KJR, Buc-ee's is a, hold on, I'll show you the logo at least. So, this is Buc-ee's here. It is a large gas station with like 120 gas pumps. A whole lot. They have all their own, it's like the premium gas station. It's a Texas company. And they've spread pretty far now, but they all originated out from Texas. And they have everything. They have all their own branded jerky and all sorts of good brisket that they're making fresh all the time, fudge, a few of their own special treats. It's cool. It's a cool place. And it's not too expensive either, and their gas is cheap. But it's just massive. It's massive, and it's a big thing. Everybody loves to go to it. Everybody loves to get the special products that they sell. But yeah, it's just gimmicky. It's just a big gimmicky place. You got me some beaver nuggets, right? That's right, sir. I did. That is right. I did. Yeah, and after I left the Buc-ee's, I drove like 50 miles down the street and down the highway, and there was another Buc-ee's. So I guess there's a lot of them. There's a lot of them still here. I don't know how far north they go. And what's up, Crimbot? How you doing, man? I'm glad you heard that. But yeah, look into it. Yeah, I had a big double XL brisket sandwich. Hey, yeah, check this out, Crimbot. Check this out. This is these special pines. They're called slash pines. They're actually they're more of a Florida tree, but you see how they have the long stalks that only have the foliage at the top. I just noticed here. I was just showing everybody that they have like the needles for these things are like a foot long. They're crazy long and they're thick. I don't know if I can. Well, that's not very long. You get the idea though. They're just crazy big, and I don't think I've ever seen them that big. They make good kindling for a fire, you know. 7-Eleven on steroids is one way to put it. I do not disagree. But we're here. I'm here in Georgia, very southern tip of Georgia, southern end of Georgia, along the East Coast. And this is a Crooked River State Park. And we're on a boardwalk loop trail right now. Really cool scenery. Really enjoyable. Welcome everybody. Hey Fune, good morning. How are you? Ohio gozaimasu. Look at these trees. Look at these pines. These are slash pines. You can look them up. They're one of the state trees of Florida. I will get rid of the Buc-ee's now. Largest gas station in the world is a Buc-ee's. Yeah, and this one was pretty good. It wasn't the best I've ever been to, but it was the, what do you call it? It was the, which one was it? Daytona Beach. This is Daytona Beach Buc-ee's. So, extra special Buc-ee's. I hear something. Armadillo. I haven't seen armadillo in so long, guys. Look at this little buddy. What's up, buddy? You're gonna growl at me, aren't you? Hey, Boober. What you doing, buddy? You're cool. You guys ever seen an armadillo? Hey, that was a treat, guys. That was a treat. Yeah. Well, I mean, I used to see armadillos as roadkill on the street, you know. Oh my God, you know what I'm dealing with right now? Fucking mosquitoes. Can you believe it? There's mosquitoes buzzing around me, goddammit. What's up? Hey, what's up, Robin? How you doing, man? Yeah, I'll keep an eye out for more. Now that I know that the sounds I'm hearing could actually be something cool. I gotta remember where I am. I am south in the world right now. South in the US, so armadillo is on the menu. That's cool. But we're in Georgia. We're in a Crooked River State Park in Georgia on a loop trail. That armadillo was not at all put off by my talking, you know. He was just digging away. Oh, I hear something else. Let's check it out. Make sure we don't miss it. It's so quiet out here. I'm gonna freaking find a bear or something. I'm not gonna walk up to a bear, okay? Just so you guys know. If I see it might be a bear, I'm gonna continue. All right, that's cool. But that was really cool. I'm so glad we got to see you. Yeah. Oh, it's 79 there. Awesome. Okay, maybe scenic route, but we'll skip it for the moment. Let's see what that sign says. Maybe it references it. Aw, I feel so nostalgic now. I got to see an armadillo. Lovely, so lovely. What are you up to today? I'll make you uncomfortable. Be right back. Gonna send you that map before I lose it. Shit. Okay, I will. I can check my email while streaming. So go for it. Or even my text works. But I have do not disturb on actually, so I probably won't get a text. I'm trying to make sure I get the best signal out here. But this is so nice. Good time of day too. We have another couple hours of sun, I'm sure. You know, it's not too low. Yeah. It's a little bit obstructed, so it might get dark. But I hope we'll be just about back by then. I love the bark on these trees too. They can move very fast and jump like rabbits. Nice. Yeah, I have seen them jump before. Cool. Well, cool. Exotic animals, people. This is the kind of content that you've come to expect on the Mudslinger channel. That's cool. See that's why I really wanted to stop like in each state on the way back and just do one walk at least. For that exact reason. Look at that beautiful specimen. The slash pine. There's another name for it too. I forget the other name, but slash pine's good enough. They have this crazy bark that's like naturally fire resistant because the reason that the foliage is on the top of the tree is because they have evolved to resist forest fires, you know? So the bark is very fireproof and the active leaves don't get taken out by the forest fire that occurs from lightning. Apparently they attract lightning also. It's one of those trees that like attracts lightning. So they start the fires and they survive the fires. So interesting little factoid about these pines. And they also have very good kindling that they leave on the ground, right? Safe travels, always no daylight burning, need both hands. Oh, okay, wait. Oh, I got you, okay. Hey, have a great one. Thanks for stopping by. Melissa, I'll see you. I will see you. See you very soon. I'm gonna drive the rest of the day and then hopefully another hike sometime in the morning tomorrow. So we shall see. We'll see where I end up tonight. That's just a little picnic area over there. I do have a very powerful caffeinated drink in my backpack if I want to sit and take a break. Oh my God, the smell, man. I just can't get enough. I'm just like transported back in time to various memories every time I take a breath. Galveston, all over Texas with this smell. Yeah. Cool, cool, cool. And nobody's here today. Was that plant there before? Is that plant stalking me? Is that a living plant? You emailed the map. I'm going to do a live about the map today. Okay, I'll check it. I'll check it out. Is it a private or can I share it? Let's see here. There you are. I'm the map. 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 I'm a map. Oh, okay, okay. I see. Okay, there's some interesting stuff on here. I'll have to get into that later, man. I was just kind of yeah. Let's see if I can actually click on it and get it pulled up. The actual attachment didn't immediately come up. Come on now. There you go. Get off me! God damn it. Mosquitoes, guys. Oh, that's not what it is. Ooh, dark web, eh? Okay, sorry guys, I'll be right back with you. Just checking out this interesting thing. Hey, damn man, I can't seem to get it to do whatever it's supposed to do. The links aren't pulling up any kind of map image, but I read it. I read the most of it, as best as my high school education would allow. Beautiful. You guys make sure you got the like button tapped, if you don't mind, please. Okay, so that's not the trail. This is the trail. Ask me how I know. You can literally hear them. Oh, you can? Oh, that's funny. Yeah, because the microphone's on my chest. So I have that buzzing going on up in my ears. And I guess some of them are making their way around the mic also. It's pretty funny. Hold on. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. It's not a lot of variety, but here's the thing. Here's the dildo. We're gonna be going on a boardwalk soon. So, we should be getting to a boardwalk before long. I probably haven't even made it a mile yet, so which would make sense. Maybe I've gone 1 mile. I should probably pick up the pace a little bit though if I'm gonna make it a mile, because the trail's 3 miles. It's a 3-mile loop. We're gonna hit a boardwalk at some point. So I assume it'll be after a mile, probably. And boardwalk means wetlands or water, so there's gonna be some kind of change in scenery soon. I can only assume, logically. We've got some very big pine cones here. Man, this smell. Ooh, that smell. Got to smell that smell. So good. That's a big old pine cone for anyone who doesn't know what a pine cone is. Those are the kind of pine cones people like to use for like decorations, Christmas decorations. I recognize them. They spray them with toxic fake snow chemicals and then nail them all over the house. There's a big field of, hey, can anybody remind me what this plant's called? I can't get yucca out of my head, and I know it's not yucca unless it is yucca. I thought yucca was the big like central plant. It's like the kind of like an aloe but spikier. Is your journey back taking you near Point Pleasant, West Virginia? Possibly. It is hitting West Virginia, so I can check. I'm not 100% sure on that, but I can check real quick while I'm walking. Okay. South Carolina, Virginia. Oh, you know what, man? No, I always mix those two up. It's not. I'm not going to West Virginia on the way back. I suppose it's possible. I don't see why I couldn't veer off and take like, what is it, Highway 77 or something. But it's not just a matter of that. I'm also on a deadline. I've got to get back to do some work for somebody. So, yeah, that's cool. But I mean, I need to start thinking I need to think in terms of like how far off I can veer without like actually interrupting my timeline, really. Because things are possible. I don't have to just take 95 back the whole way, but because obviously I'm already taking some time off to take some hikes. So, but what's there? What is there? In Pleasure Point, West Virginia. I know it's not Pleasure Point. Wait, Point Pleasant. That sounds familiar. Is that from Fallout? Why does that sound familiar? Point Pleasant? Is it like ironically not pleasant in Fallout 76? Oh, Mothman. Right. Okay, gotcha. I thought maybe it was that really crazy toxic forest area or something. Whatever that weird pink toxic area is. I don't remember. If I ever knew it all. Pretty cool. It's a very nice environment. Thank you all for hanging out. Appreciate you coming by. We are losing a little bit of sun, but I think the ambient light will stay nice the whole time. So I'm not too worried about it. The Toxic Valley. There's like a little hidden trail back here. I cannot believe I have mosquitoes on my face right now. This is where all the mosquitoes fly south for the winter, you know? Ew, that smell. Oop, holy moly. Holy cockatoo rockatoo. I just walked through a big spider web. And now there's a crazy spider on my phone. Get away from me, goddammit. I just walked through a crazy spider web. And I can't show you the spider because the spider's actually just hanging out right behind the camera. Get out of here, spider. Get out of here. Get out of here, buddy. Look. Can you see him now? Is he hanging? Oh, come on. That's okay. I mean, he can hang out. He's like attacking. He's got attack formation on my finger. Whenever I reach for him, he's like ready to Go, spider, go. Sorry, guys. I know I feel a night walk coming on again. Could be. This little motherfucker is just hanging out. All right, you can hang out. I'll keep an eye on you, spider. He's literally on my phone. He's just hanging out in the corner of my phone right now. So I can't show you him. Everything is toxic nowadays, I know, but not here. Look at this. This isn't toxic. This is wonderful. I'm looking at this crazy weird spider. He's literally crawling on the screen right now, but you can't get a grip because it's glass. It's glassy. He's probably gonna drop down on my fingers and give me superpowers. He's really weird. He's like a diamond. He's a very angular spider. He's got one of those bodies which is all covered in angles. He's like diamond shaped almost. Hold on. Where'd he go? Holy moly. Get off of me. All right, people. God, I'm getting bitten the fuck up just playing with this spider, dude. There he is. There you go, buddy. There you Wow, I gotta get the fuck out of here. Bye, spider. I can't trust you, sorry. We'll meet again someday. Oh my God. Jesus, I just got 12 bites all over my neck and face and everything. God. Okay, keeping a move on then. Shall we? Sorry, guys. Saw Palm Meadows is the plan. Oh, thank you. Saw Palm Meadows. Yes. I have heard that. I've heard Palm Meadows, yeah. Hopefully I'm not caught up here in the night, KJR. For one very important reason is that I don't think I actually have a flashlight in my backpack this time. My phone's a flashlight. One of my battery banks might be a decent flashlight, so I'm not like completely dead in the water. But ooh, gopher tortoise. Oh, they didn't say gophers and tortoises. They said the gopher tortoise. All right. Oh, this is sponsored by Coca-Cola. All right, so I mean, what is this supposed to be, a gopher tortoise observation area? I do like these trees though, pretty cool. Yeah, this would be a cool place for a night walk, for sure. As would all other cool places on Earth, I'm pretty sure. I've only done night walks in, I think, 1 or 2 places. Now this is cool, this is what I want to see. Look at this trunk. That's pretty wild, right? All these trees have that to a certain degree. That must be why they isolated this area. I can't tell by the leaves what kind of tree they are. They look kind of like oak, I guess. I don't know. I mean, that's clearly just a pine here, so I wonder if it's because it's a flood zone that they get so big like that. Because both trees have the same feature, sort of. 2 different species. That's kind of cool. Very squishy ground, like it's a flood zone for sure. Whoa. Interesting roots going on in there. I gotta remember I'm in snake country. I'm kind of playing fast and loose out here. I don't know if I would camp in this area unless it was really good weather. Seems a little bit maybe toxic. Oh yeah, look at that. We're still got some Florida going on here. This stuff's pretty cool. This stuff feels exactly like the air plant material. It just grows in a vine instead. Georgia. What up, Blue Clint? Hey, sorry I didn't see you come in. Looks like the vent stacks of the town you were at. The vent stacks. Oh yeah. That's funny. Yeah. Centralia, right? You're talking about Centralia? Hey, but Blue Clint, yeah, we're in just the very southern end of Georgia on the East Coast. I'm not really sure what town we're in. Nothing big enough to show up on the map when you're zoomed out. But this is Crooked River State Park. Crooked River State Park. It's pretty cool. It's got some good river features going on here. Blah, blah. And we're just on a nice trail. I don't know. I guess that's a dirt bike making that noise. How inconsiderate, guys. I don't do snakes, my biggest fear. I try because of snakes, huh? Oh, that's weird. That's interesting that you said that. Yeah, that kind of reminds me of this topic of conversation that I heard about. I'm not sure who these guys are. I've seen their podcast before. Like a young couple. They look very nerdy, but they're like hardcore conservative. You would think they'd be like they look like blue. They would be like blue-haired liberal types. But anyway, they were talking about some new research that suggests that certain parasites may influence sexual preference and sexual orientation, like fetishes and what you're into and that kind of thing. as a way for the parasites to spread. They're specifically talking about toxoplasmosis, but there's like a bunch of other parasites and diseases that may in fact influence our mental states. Like if we're what kinds of things we're into. You know, I'll leave it at that. But anything you can imagine, things involving your face and your other parts. Like people have said that they've. Well, I'm sorry. This is not people have said. They've been studying this. They were quoting the research, but they were hypothesizing and they were reading testimonials. People have said they went through like a parasite cleanse, and then they completely lost their interest in like having guys like go down on them, kind of thing. So I thought that was pretty. Some pretty interesting food for thought. If any of you guys want to kick that around in your head, and if you have a lot of cats, you know. If you have a lot of cats, you may not actually be into what you think you're into. Maybe try a parasite cleanse and see how you feel after it. Maybe, I mean, we should all do that anyway. We should all do a parasite cleanse. Yeah, it's very crazy. It's a very controversial topic because it suggests that some people may not be what they think they are. They just have a parasite, you know. But I'm not making it up. I'm not leaning into. I'm not putting too much stock in the data so far. But they have been studying it. There's the lead fuel and swing set theory too. Oh yeah. It's the cordyceps. That's right. Well, Crimbot, exactly. That is. I mean, it's actually been known for a long time about toxoplasmosis, that it absolutely intentionally affects the behavior of its host to help with its life cycle, because it has to pass from the rodent back into the feline at some point in order to complete its life cycle in the cat poop, you know? So, whoa. What was that, an armadillo? Maybe it was just a cricket. How do you do a parasite cleanse? Well, funny you should ask. There's this drug. There's this one drug that people have been talking about for a while. It starts with an I. I can't remember. Oh yeah, ivermectin. A full course of ivermectin will eliminate most parasites from your body. That's why they use it, for that purpose. It has a lot of other potential benefits and very few negative effects. But yeah, ivermectin is a fantastic way to do a parasite cleanse. Other than that, Google it. There's like a million different ways. But ivermectin is a very powerful way of doing it. Very reliable for lots of different types of parasites. You know that horse paste that Joe Rogan took? That horse paste? Crazy. What the hell is this? Looks ominous. I wonder why it's closed. Trail closed. Oh, really? That's funny. That's funny. Yeah, very possible. I can see that happening. Yeah, I'm not trying to get sprayed today before I get back in the van. Oh, where am I in the map? You know, it's actually not on the map. I could get a screenshot of like where I am, I suppose, if you must know. If you must know. Nah, it's not going to help you at all. But I did show a picture earlier, Sammy. I can show you. This is like where I started, but I can't like zoom this out at all. I can just show you that. But southern end of Georgia on the East Coast, on the far right against the East Coast, pretty much. So the river is flowing out into the ocean as they do. No, don't end the stream, Dorcas. Okay, I probably stopped licking cat shit, and it sounds a bit. Yeah, it's one of those things too, KJR. It's like it's been known for so long now. It's like a pop culture thing about toxoplasmosis. If you have cats, if you have a litter box, if you change the litter box, what are you supposed to do every single time you change the litter box? oh, you know, put your M95 mask on before you change the litter box every single time, or you definitely have toxoplasmosis. So most people definitely have it. Also, it spreads through saliva to saliva contact. They've found out in humans there are specialized versions of toxoplasmosis that they think are able to just do their entire life cycle in humans now. It could be, there's all sorts of mind-blowing shit that they've been studying that I had to just kind of tune it out because the implications were pretty dark. But I'll post the video on the Discord, my Discord. I wanted to get a video channel going in the Discord that I can just upload interesting things that I come across during my mass consumption of YouTube throughout the day. But yeah, crazy interesting. You saw which one? When I spotted the tail, I ran. Oh yeah. Well, you saw the parasite thing, Sammy? Whew. Or maybe you were talking to something else. Sorry. I love how all these plants have been like. Am I zoomed in? Yeah. All these plants have been catching pine needles this whole time, falling down. Oh my God! Mosquito on my neck. Nobody makes me bleed my own blood. Yeah, this is still very peaceful. Anybody or anything right now. Or, well, there's nobody out here, so we could definitely come across something loudly and deeply. Oh, you saw that one. I'm sorry. Yeah. Yeah, I just pulled up the live map, and it's like, oh, okay, you know what? I know what you're asking for. I can play your game, you rogue. So I am just north, looks like, north of Jacksonville here. I'm getting pretty fast at this whole add picture thing. So this is where I am on the map. That's the East Coast to the right. There's Jacksonville right below. So this is just right into Georgia. Just out of Florida, right in Georgia. And that's where I am. And that's the direction I'm currently facing, if you want to know that. And welcome everybody. I hope everyone's having a good time. However, I would dig seeing a skunk. Skunk babies are freaking cute. Oh, really? Yeah. You know, I think I've heard that people have skunks as pets, and then they remove their scent glands and they keep them as pets. I mean, I don't know if I would do that, but yeah. I mean, are skunks like bears? Do they protect their young viciously? Does everybody just start spraying immediately if there's babies nearby? What of a mama bear with cubs versus a skunk with babies. Now, you know, then you have your honey badgers, and that thing will take on a fucking bear for sure. Oh man, I wonder if honey badgers protect their babies like bears protect their babies. That's crazy to think about. Oh, you can still hear them, huh? That's crazy. I guess they're biting my neck and I don't know. That's where the microphone is. Yeah, it's pretty annoying. Of course, I didn't even remotely bother to even think about bug spray. Why would I? Whoa. I heard something. I heard something larger than a bread box. Clever girl. Clever girl. Ooh, ooh, ooh. That was me. The bear's like, oh, food. A small game animal, nice. I'll chase him. I like this trail. I really like this trail a lot. Say hello to the sun while you still can. Got some nice sun over there. The sky's been absolutely phenomenally beautiful all day. Just a couple of wispy clouds here and there. Otherwise, totally clear. Seen videos of the babies and they stomp their feet when pissed off. My dad had a pet skunk. The neighbors made us kill it because they were worried about rabies. Oh boy, yeah. Sounds like that famous squirrel, huh? What the hell? What the hell? I know where we are. There was no boardwalk. Oh, maybe that was the boardwalk. Maybe the closed part of the trail was the boardwalk. Damn. Well, gosh darn it. Gosh darn it. Let's go check out the other one then. That's unfortunate. That's unfortunate. That's supposed to be a boardwalk. There's supposed to be a boardwalk somewhere, and I saw no boardwalk. I want my money back. But we're not. We're a pretty short distance from. I mean, that was a loop, and I did follow the trail signs, so I can only imagine it's a little too far back to go hit the. What do you call it? The sawhorses that were blocking the trail. I'd rather go the same distance back this way, and then maybe we can wander on that much shorter trail that we passed by right at the beginning. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Yeah, I know, anticlimactic. There's a common misconception that you cannot eat skunk. Hold on, I hear something again. I think it's probably the same armadillo. I don't see it. I don't see it with my human eyes. That's okay. We'll make up the rest of this with the other trail. Weird. There's a green blaze there. I wonder what that's about. There used to be like something going that way. Very strange. Maybe this trail used to be less obvious, because that's what they use now for the blazes. Oh, cool. Big brown bat. Oh, this is, okay, so this is, I guess this is the fitness trail. I was wondering why all these signs have fitness advice. It's like, this is the tortoise. See how many push-ups you can do. But that's cool. I wonder if we could see a bat somehow. If we get stuck out here, maybe we can see a bat. There's this road less traveled right here. We can go. Who the fuck is eating cats? Skunk tastes like cat. It tastes like wolf pussy. The salad tastes like wolf pussy. How do you know? How do you even know that, sir? That's old. That's a Nick Swartzen stand-up bit. This is interesting. I like this. A little out of the way, a little less traveled. Maybe there's some animals on it who think that they're safe from the mudslinger, but they're never safe from the mudslinger. I heard something. I have to look out for snakes. Hey, somebody had there's some ash there. Maybe somebody just spilled a campfire that they were getting rid of or something. Maybe they were trying to get the ash, transport the ash. I don't really know. But this is cool. This is cool. This may be just as good of a place to finish things off. I appreciate how unkempt it is. Makes it a little more exciting. It may be a truck route, maybe an ATV route. Ooh. I think we have fire ants. I think we got some fire ants going on here. Let's see. Yeah, they're definitely big and red, but no, they're not big and weird. It's only partially true. Really? There's a misconception. Oh, you know what? That actually does ring a bell. Oh, speaking of armadillos, yeah. You should watch, look up a short about armadillos. You know that guy who does like that really calm and quiet and like very like almost ASMR type explanations of how the biology of certain animals work? He's usually like in a blue environment, kind of very sterile. He like looks at bones and stuff. He did one for the armadillo, and it's really fascinating about how their shells grow. Like their shells are actually bone, and the bones like grow together and fuse together from little like bone growth points along their back, and like the bones grow under the skin, and then they like completely like shut out the connection from the outside skin. Okay, this is still acceptable. I don't love it, but we'll see where this goes. I feel like I'm increasing my risk of some kind of dangerous encounter, but we'll see. Still very wild though. Cat or dog, anything else? Fire ants? Oh yeah, you can eat them. Taste like scorpions. I heard they taste like lemon. I don't know what you're talking about. So what, do scorpions taste like lemon? I have heard that most ants taste like lemony, citrusy because of their high acidity. They have a very acidic, I think they're venom, right? Either their venom or their just chemistry, their biochemistry. Maybe they're piss or something, I don't know. I think they piss, right? All right. I have to remember where I am and what I'm doing. You used to eat possum as a child until I moved to this country and found out it's a damn rodent. Possum, yeah. I've heard they're quite the harbinger of disease. I mean, that's probably why they're thought of more as rodents. They're very strange, that's for sure. But yeah, but I hear they can carry a lot of diseases that don't actually affect them. So it may not be the best idea to handle them, you know. And they definitely do. They definitely are susceptible to like rabies and stuff. I'm not quite sure what I'm looking at here. It's kind of interesting, right? It's probably like a Area 51 no-go zone type of thing here. But it's not that secretive, or they wouldn't just let you walk the way that I walked. But it's definitely giving off limits vibes here. That's pretty cool. Danger, keep out. I can't quite read it. Oh, it's a solar field. Look at that. See all that? See the black in the distance? Those are all, that's the beginning of the solar panels right there. Okay, cool. Solar baby. The park probably runs on solar, right? That's kind of cool. This would be a great time for me to have a drone. No, not prison. unless you're talking about for the photons. It's a photon prison. Once the photons reach there, they can't get back out again. They get put to work in the photon prison camps. Yeah. Yeah, so you can't see therein lies the problem, Robin. You can't call that hydro, can you? You can't call that your hydro. That wouldn't make any sense. Ooh, really cool though. Look at this. This is a really interesting scene. It looks just a little different. Like there's higher growth below the trees. I dig it. I dig it. And maybe it's just the blue. There's like a blue hue in the air because it's gotten a little darker. Very cool look. Very cool look. I really enjoy this environment, guys. I just hope I survive it. That's all. No, I know. I'm just joking with you. I'm just joking. It's been drilled into my head that everybody calls your electric, in Canada, they call it your hydro. So, well, I'm sure you guys have solar too. Possibly even wind. Wind, water, sun, heart. You got any heart power in Canada? Have you guys ever seen that Don Cheadle Captain Planet? Ooh. Here's something scratching on a tree. What could you be scratching on that tree? Maybe I'll see a cryptid out here. You never know. I think it's in that tree that's being blocked right now. There we go. Oh yeah! Oh, there's that woodpecker. Those big woodpeckers. There's this really, there you go. See the woodpeckers? I know it's grainy, but big old woodpeckers. Getting ready to peck some shit. Those are like the woody woodpecker type. They get very large. I mean, the fact that you can even see them from here is impressive. They're probably at least the size of a football. Whoa. Oop! Oop! Like, what the fuck is that animal? Captain Planet. Well, yeah, I'm sure you haven't seen it in a while, but they made a parody of it. I don't know if you know who Don Cheadle is. He's been in a lot of great movies, but he was in the first Iron Man. He was Tony's friend. He was like the general who was his friend in the army. Anyway, he's no longer in. He was only in the first Iron Man, but he did this Captain Planet parody for I think it's for Funny or Die on YouTube, and there's like 3 or 4 of them in the series, and they're fucking hilarious. He goes evil and he starts turning everybody on Earth into trees, and he becomes like the de facto tyrannical leader of Earth, and it's just super funny. The whole thing's super funny, but they really make fun of the whatever his name is, Mati, who has like the heart power ring. Hey, what's up, Cam? How you doing, man? Here they get 16 to 18 inches tall. You know, that's actually probably where I heard that, Robin. I think that's where I saw like the really big evidence of like a really big woodpecker. I didn't realize that the whole woody woodpecker type of woodpecker was actually like a large species of woodpecker. But yeah, so anyway, that's where I heard about it. It's not blueberries, right? No. Oh, these are those grape. These are these ornamental grape berries. They're actually related to grapes. I think this is just a vine, yeah. This is just invasive on this tree. But anyway, so these are actually, I believe, edible. Let me check it out though. Ooh. Yeah, they've got a big seed in there. I'm not gonna eat it. I'm sure you can make some good dye though. Some good indigo dye or whatever. Maybe some good dye or whatever. All right, guys. So I'm probably wandering myself into being off course and lost, which I don't mind too much. It's just one right turn to get back if I were to turn around. Ooh, this is a nice clearing. Look at that. There's all the palm meadow here. Very accurate description. It is a palm meadow. Would you look at that? Ooh, there's a cool bird. It's like the land before time out here. It's crazy. And welcome everybody if you're just joining us. This is the Mudslinger channel. We're here in Georgia, in Crooked River State Park, on our way back from Florida. Going to be hitting up all the states that I can on the way back to Pennsylvania. Please be so kind as to double tap that screen and leave a like if you appreciate what you see. Oh, cool. Actually, I was complaining about being lost as I was walking back right into my starting point. So, not lost. Everything's fine. Everything's perfect. And it actually makes sense because that was the Palmetto Trail that I was going to go hit up. So everything worked out in the end. I want to stay out here for forever. I really want to stay out here for a lot longer. It's just really beautiful. Oh, hey Daniel, what's up, man? You back? How you doing, man? We are, yeah, I'm sure you just heard that. We're in Georgia, Crooked River State Park. Hope everyone's having a great, what is it, Saturday now? I don't even know anymore. Saturday, yeah. Great, lovely weekend. For me, it is about 5 o'clock. And yeah, I think I've got about 12 hours left on my drive if I were to drive straight home. So if I can get some good driving in tonight, I'm gonna try and clear Georgia and hit up something in the next state up, which will be what, South Carolina or something. So that's that. Yeah, I've been using ChatGPT. It's actually really clutch. Hey guys, I don't know if you guys knew this, but ChatGPT, it's actually really useful. Stop the presses. AI is useful. Mudslinger has spoken. But what I mean is, I just ask like if I only have time to do one hike in X state, you know. I basically said like if I only have time to do one hike in Georgia along the East Coast, close to Highway 95, what would I do? And it just, no bullshit, you know. I don't have to mess around with Googling things. I don't have to read reviews. It just gave me this option, and it was like, go here. You could go here, but you should go here. And so it was cool. It was very useful. It takes a lot of guesswork out of it because it's actually very stressful trying to figure out, like on a short timeline, like make the right choice, like where to go inside of a state, an entire state, you know. Look at this. This is so beautiful. So beautiful. Okay, so there's a palmetto trail. We'll keep it going for a little while, guys. But yeah, thank you, Luke. Yes, please, I would very much appreciate a double tap. And if you want to see more beautiful hikes, especially over the next couple of days, hit that subscribe button. This is all I do on this channel. Things have been a little rough lately, so I haven't hit it every single day lately, but I'm always happy when I do, so I need to do it more again. And I don't want to lose touch or lose track with all you lovely people as well. I really do miss you guys whenever I miss the days, just so you know. Really do enjoy this experience with you guys. You know, I know this is all like homogenous, but it really is just so epic to look at. It's just so awesome out here. I don't know if I've ever seen this anywhere, you know? Ooh, there's a hole. There's a hole in the ground. That can't be good. What do you think it is? It's definitely active. Is it a honey badger? All right. It's probably a prey animal. It's not going to come out and investigate. Mudslinger detects. Yeah, man. No kidding. I really do want to. Yeah, I just have to do it at my own pace, though. You know, I got to get out there at my own pace. That was the trail name. Oh, I know. No, I know. Sorry, Robin. I get the joke. Yes. I definitely. It makes more sense now. The Palmetto Trail. But yeah, whatever. I've seen all sorts of palms in the last couple of days. I saw the fennel palms, the other kinds of palms. You know, there's palms everywhere. Florida's got palms all over the place. But this is definitely something special. I did not expect to see so many of these slash pines. It's very nice. I hope we've got a good connection. I assume we do because you guys are chatting relatively quickly. Like I can keep up with the chat, so that's nice. Ooh, so yeah, we're on the yellow blaze now. What an enjoyable place. Allegedly, Charles Darwin's favorite meat was armadillo. Well, he was an interesting guy. There's an evolution joke in there somewhere. I'm having trouble locating it at the moment. I wonder if I just crank up the lighting just a little bit, how that would look. Pump up the volume, so to speak. Let's see. Oh, nope. A little cooler. That's kind of cool. I was trying to make it kind of seem more like what I'm seeing right now, because I'm seeing it a little bit brighter. There we go. One less than that. Yeah, we'll try that for a while. The only problem I have with doing that is sometimes I can forget that I have it set higher. And so those trees are a little bit blown out up there. That's okay. Could be a dildo hole. That's not what a dildo hole looks like. I know what a dildo hole looks like. And look at that fallen tree over there. It's kind of cool. I don't think I've seen anything at that angle yet. You know what? I don't like the lighting. I don't like the lighting. I think it affects the focus. I think once I go manual lighting, it also does manual focus. And I ain't doing that, that's for sure. So no thank you. It still looks really nice though. Oh man, oh man. Oh, there's a big RV in the distance there. That tells me where the roads are. I actually see a structure over there. Damn. I tripped. Get off my screen. Come on. Could be a dilly-o hole, that could be a dilly-o hole. A bird, a dilly-o hole, a dilly-o hole. I'm sure that's what you meant, right? What's that? What kind of spider is that? Whoa, buddy! Whoa, buddy! You guys want to see a big spider? Do you want to see a big spider? This is definitely a big spider. I'm gonna get my extra distance on my camera here. Hold on. Yeah, see? You see that guy? Pretty big, eh? We can get a little bit from the other side here. Come on. There you go. That guy is massive. I wonder if it's one of those floating spiders. It's huge, dude. Huge. Absolutely huge. I wonder if I can give you guys some context somehow. I don't really mind. Like compared to my walking stick. If you can see him or her, I don't know, spider gender. Sorry, spider, I didn't mean to offend you. But like compared to my walking stick, dude, look at that dude. Oh shit, not happy. Pretty crazy. Let that sink in for a little while, guys. Is he? I know, I was waiting for that. Just jumping at your camera. Oh, KJR, shit. Good night, man. Hey, thanks for coming by again. Always a pleasure to have you, man. Thanks. He's definitely not happy. Definitely not happy. But if it makes you feel any better, I'm completely safe. I'm like 3 feet away from him with this camera. So freaking big, dude. He looks like he could be a meal. Crazy big. Okay, I'm gonna do something stupid, but I just want you guys to see compared to my fingers. Oh my God, you crazy, crazy spider! Oh my goodness. People. He's like trying to hide behind that little mesh. It's crazy. I wonder if he did that on purpose to stay hidden. All right, maybe I mean, I don't think I'm in any danger, but maybe I shouldn't push it too much further. He definitely, he would kill me if he could. He would definitely kill me if he could. Looks like an orb weaver. Yeah, I would probably assume. I would assume some kind of orb weaver. Also though, the only thing that's coming to mind also is there was apparently some new species of giant spider that is invasive in the US. Could very well be south that I heard about. So it's a flying, have you guys heard of the flying spider? It's like a giant spider. It looks kind of like that spider. Let me see if I can find it out here real quick. All right, let's see. Yeah, it kind of looks like it. I'm not gonna lie. I wonder. Joro spider, it's called the Joro spider. That looks pretty familiar. Some of them look a lot different, but this one doesn't. Give me a second, guys, I'll have it right to you. Yeah, and if you just got here, tap the like button. We're in Georgia, we're on the Crooked River Trail. We were just playing with something like this. It looks pretty, that looks a lot like it, right? Guys, I got every little bug on me. But the thing about the invasive spider, they call it the flying spider because it weaves like a parachute for itself, and it'll like climb up to a high tree and then just let itself ride on the wind. It'll just like fly wherever it wants to go. It'll glide away. So I don't know. I think that might be it. The Joro spider. I didn't really read about where it might be found, but oh, more Palmetto Trail. That's cool. I like this area a lot. But we'll leave that off for now. Oh, nice. That's what I was just reading. Yeah. That's what I was just reading. Yeah, so it's one of those invasive asshole spiders, which I'm sure it's a very nice spider. I don't mean to be rude to it, but it didn't intentionally invade us. The legs looking like an orb weaver. Oh yeah. So maybe should I capture it? Is that what we're talking about? Is that what we're saying? Is that what I'm saying? Okay, I like this now. It's very low. You can kind of see over everything. It's like every Boy Scout camp I've ever been in, but also there's like some salty ocean water on the air. So nice. Oh my God, I wish I could just bottle this freaking smell. I got mosquito bit pretty bad while I was playing with the spider. That's okay. Everybody. Yeah. Yeah, it looks like that actually had to deal with some fire. Look at that. Okay, so not super fireproof, but maybe fireproof enough. Whoa, that guy got struck by lightning. For sure, I think. That whole tree looks burnt up on the ground. Cray cray. Yeah, I'm not exploring that tree. I don't feel like enough bugs are dead around here anymore. If it was Pennsylvania, it'd be different. I'd be all over it. Really cool looking over here. Boom, 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 boom. Spaceballs, yeah. Oh yeah. like when they sucked the whole atmosphere up. It's set, sir, it's been set from suck to blow. I just saw that clip today for some reason, I don't know why. It's all connected, man, it's a singularity. You brought up Spaceballs, even though I heard Spaceballs today. Oh yeah, you guys heard they're making a new Spaceballs, right? Everybody's aware by now. I know they've finished with their whole ad campaign. I'm sure we'll be finding out soon enough. I think 2027, new Spaceballs, unless it gets canceled, who knows? Could be possible, I suppose. But I'm looking forward to that. I could do with one of those. I heard they did a pretty good job on the Naked Gun. I heard it was kind of true to its roots, and I like the idea of Liam Neeson doing that. So yeah, well, you know, I didn't see it. I didn't see Naked Gun, so it sounds like you might have seen it and didn't like it. I don't know. The only thing I really like about the idea is I just like thinking about Liam Neeson in that kind of role. So maybe it was shit. I don't know. I only saw previews. I didn't even watch it. But I thought I liked what I saw. Saw palmetto, fan palms. Sounds about right. Yeah, if I was surviving, I can make myself some luxury fans out of the nature out here. Oh, wow! The temperature just dropped like, I don't know, like 5 degrees. Like maybe there's a ghost around here. Is there a ghost around here? It could be. It could be. I know. Oh, really? I didn't remember that. He was Canadian. Makes sense, I guess. I'm gonna go back this way. I'm pretty sure. Well, at least it'll be a little bit of a loop, I'm sure. But did you guys put it together that Leslie Nielsen and Liam Neeson, it's both LM for their initials? Okay. That can't be the only reason they chose him. That can't be the only reason. And if it was, I bet it was Liam Neeson's idea. He was probably like, look, I want this pot, and also, did you think about it with the initials? We have the same initials. You have to pick me. That's how I imagine it went down in the audition. First of all, I'm Liam Neeson. Give me whatever I want. Second of all, our initials are the same, so you pretty much have to. Liam was in Winnipeg filming Ice Road. I'm a locksmith, and I'm a locksmith. What? I don't sound like that. What? You're making fun of me? It's been a long time since I mentioned that I'm a locksmith. Maybe I just don't get the reference. This is nice. I guess I can camp here, right? Oh, this is a freaking shelter. Look at this shit. Nice. I really could. I do have my, I have my tent. I have my tent and sleeping bag. I can set up under there or out here. This is so cool. Why isn't anybody camping here? Damn it. I don't want to camp because I need to drive. But there is running water here too. That's crazy. I probably have to talk to the front office and pay for it. There's no way I can just wander in here. But it's cool that they have shelters set up. If you guys, if you want a quick little explanation, if you were to attempt something like the Appalachian Trail, you know, on the Appalachian Trail, you hike basically from point to point. You can camp anywhere you want within reason, but generally people try to make it to these shelters, like every 6, 3, 10, 20 miles. There's somebody has set up or built a shelter like this, and it's usually a good place to post up. It's very safe from the elements. You know, if you get there before the rain, you can keep your stuff dry without having to use your rain tarp. You know, so there's all sorts of shelters like this set up on the AT, and I assume on the other trails, PCT and all that as well. But I've never been on those. But yeah, that's a shelter. Making steak and eggs with homestead hash browns. You making snake and eggs? How you doing? We got toilets here. Oh, cool. How y'all doing? I was just reminiscing about how this smell reminds me of my Boy Scout days. So, and there you go. It's a really cool camp. Oh, there's some showers too. I need a freaking shower. Damn, I could come shower here real quick. All right, I'll have to think about that, guys. Who are you and how did you get in here? I'm a locksmith and I'm a locksmith. Oh, right, okay. Okay. That's obviously a joke that is from one of Leslie Nielsen's movies that I'm not familiar with. I understand. It kind of sounds familiar. Somewhere inside my brain it sounds familiar, but I don't know what it's from. Well, guys, it's been an hour and 20. It's kind of more of the same, but it's still very beautiful around here. What do you think? Should I walk back? Just walk back to my van instead of closing out? I kind of want to get some photographs of this area, though. Hold on a second. I'm gonna take some pictures. I guess I might as well keep it going. I just don't want to go through that whole process of me being lost and embarrassing myself in front of everybody. I like to do that privately. That's really cool. Can I get a little video of that? All right, sorry about that, guys. You know the drill. I'm back. Camp. Yeah, well, I'd have to actually go back to the van and get my stuff, which is it's not that far. It's not that far. But I hiked out to here. I have to meet up with the main trail. This is such an amazing place, man. Oh, wait, hold on. I'm missing. Hold on. Here we are. I don't know if I was moving, but I couldn't see myself moving on camera. Okay, so Palmetto Trail out to this area. I kind of think that was a Boy Scout troop over there. I bet you I have to go pay for it or something. I'm not gonna pay for it. I'm not paying for it. And also, I need to make progress on my trip. Unfortunately, I can't settle down for the evening. But this is really nice. It was from a police squad. I sent you the clip. It was on disc. Oh, shit, dude. Sorry, I didn't know. Yeah, I've been stupidly inactive on my own Discord. It's been a phase. I've been in a phase, people. I've been in a slump this last couple of weeks, YouTube-wise. But all my social media stuff. Oh, what's this? Cavity nesters. Nice. Owls, flying squirrels, carpenter bees, maybe? I don't know what that's supposed to be. Everything's a cavity nester if you think about it. Oh, weird. You know, going back to that whole theory about sexual preference and fetishes and stuff, do you think that could possibly be why people like putting like mice and hamsters up their butt to like complete the life cycle of the toxoplasmosis? Like a couple of gay guys have a cat, and so they both have toxoplasmosis, and they're like, I don't know why, I just really want to put this mouse in my butt. I just have this really strong feeling like I want to put this mouse in my butt. And the mouse gets infected with toxoplasmosis, and then they let the mouse go, and it gets killed by a cat. You know. That's probably it, right? I mean, the virus doesn't know. The parasite doesn't know what's actually going on. Ooh, I hear a bugle in the distance. No, but you should look into that stuff. It has a lot of implications. Has a lot of potential implications about modern life and society. I mean, I've heard people talk about parasites before in the context that like all of us are just fucking filled with parasites all the time. And we have been for fucking decades. I don't like thinking about it. I never really thought about it. I kind of let it slip out of my mind eventually until somebody reminds me again. But it might, you know, I hear people tell all these testimoniables about how they did a big cleanse and this brain fog that they didn't know they had has suddenly vanished just from doing a parasite cleanse. And you know, it could all be bullshit, but a lot of the times when I hear those stories, they're not pushing a specific brand or product, you know? They're just giving a testimonial, you know? And some ads are insidious like that, you know? Some ads are like, they don't tell you what product they're pushing, but when you look it up, it's like they're one of the 3 available out there. So there's a good chance you're gonna buy their product. And it is actually just an ad at the end of the day. It's possible to do promotion of your product without actually saying the name of your product or your company, but okay, so which way did I come? I came this way. Walk this way. That's Richard Gere, huh? I heard one about a gerbil in the ass. Yep. That's a pop culture trope, you know, the gerbil in the ass. Thanks to South Park, right? South Park and Lemmy Winks. Lemmy Winks. God, that fucking show. Oh, man. South Park's like the new Simpsons, you know? Like, everything's, in the terms of like, everything before season 20 was the real South Park. And then they sold out, you know? Then it got stupid. I don't know. I think the latest season of South Park, from what I've seen, is pretty low tier, in my opinion. I mean, I couldn't do it. I'm just saying. They've been too good for too long to pull something like that. But just one man's opinion. I love those guys since I was a wee boy. Matt and Trey Parker. I think the first South Park that I ever saw was, guess what? It was a TV ripped copy of the first 2 episodes of South Park before it was even on the air, on VHS. And like, I think my older sisters brought it home, and it was like a bunch of shit taped over it, and it was cutting in and out with other stuff that it was taped over. And it was like the Christmas episode with Mr. Hanky, and it was the episode where Cartman had the satellite up his ass, the first one. And I was like, I don't even know how old I was. Well, like 10 or 11 or something, you know? And then there was that, and then there was Basketball. I found out later, Basketball, good movie. Really good movie if you guys haven't seen it. It's Matt and Trey Parker from before South Park. Another good movie with them is Cannibal the Musical. Very good movie, very funny with Matt and Trey Parker. I think it was with Troma, right? Troma. But yeah, highly recommend Basketball, Cannibal the Musical. Really, I mean, I'm sure there's a million other ones that I don't know about, but those definitely kind of shaped me a little bit growing up. Basketball's great. Basketball is like fucking Airplane and South Park combined, almost. It's just a really crazy slapstick. It's super slapstick, you know? It's like hardcore slapstick, the whole movie. Maybe not Airplane, maybe like, I don't know. I can't really think of anything to compare it to. It just has kind of that vibe of that kind of comedy movie that you don't see anymore, but extremely surreal and slapstick. A very unserious plot. Yeah, there you go. And I mean, and they've always been political, you know? It's not like they've steered away from politics, but I don't know. It just seemed like bad jokes. Doesn't seem very it doesn't seem like as galaxy brained as it usually does. It doesn't seem like they're like connecting a million different puzzle pieces and then tying them all together for one big like finale super laser that blows you away. You know, it just seemed pretty, I mean, whatever. They can do whatever they want. They're multi-bajillionaires, you know. I really like this area. It's got a good blend of trees besides just those pines. And I can still hear some animal life. Crickets, etc. Crickets, etc. I remember walking by that. Remember when they went to that award show, High on Acid? Vaguely. I remember hearing about it, but I don't remember the actual event. I can kind of picture it in my mind brain. What? It's a thing. Look it up. Okay, so this is the nature center. I know where I am. I walked by this before I started the stream. This is where we started, people. This is where we started. We can go look at the water while we still have some sun. It's got another 5-minute walk down this little road here. They used to just dance around a bit while making jokes. Yeah. I mean, they've always, when they started to be political, like they weren't always political. When South Park first started, it was just absurd, funny stuff, you know? And it was still smart. And they were political in the sense that like, in the way that like Simpsons was political, where everybody in town represented a certain facet of society, you know? Every person was like a caricature of one type of person in society, so they're political in that sense. But when they started getting political, it was also really smart. You know? It was all really clever, mind-blowing shit that didn't hold back. You know, they were able to do all that because they didn't hold back. It's actually, I bet them going hard against Trump is actually more powerful than people realize, because people trust them so much to be so, like, you know, to be so non, what am I trying to say? To be so wide ranging, you know, people trust them to attack all things that need to be attacked. So when they go hard against Trump, for example, you know, I mean, they've been going against Trump for years, you know. I mean, it's not just, they've had the Mr. Garrison storyline as Trump for what, like 10 years or something, or not 10 years, I guess, but you know, a long time. They're wearing dresses. Oh no, I didn't see that. Okay, I didn't see it. I can't picture that. Yeah, talking about not holding back. That kind of reminds me of what people used to tell me about LSD. Did you guys ever hear the story of the chimpanzees? The chimpanzee sanctuary that they were doing drug experiments, and they were testing LSD on chimpanzees, and they gave one chimpanzee LSD out of like 20, and all, like, the entire fucking sanctuary started flipping out. Like the second that the LSD started kicking in for the monkey, all the other chimps started freaking out and flipping out and going crazy, because like there was like an immediate disruption in like the social order amongst everybody, and they couldn't handle it. They couldn't handle this completely unknown change in behavior. You know, like he was just ripped out of nature. He was ripped out of his natural patterns, and whatever his position was in the chimp society, you know, just completely fucked up every chimpanzee. And I think we're probably more adapted. We're probably able to handle that more, as far as being, you know, more plastic. And we've also just been dealing with that for longer, you know, as a society, the effects of drugs, and we can understand why things might be different. But There's got to be a little bit of that going on in the background in our brains, right? Where somebody like on national television for hundreds of millions of viewers, maybe a billion viewers live to witness somebody acting strangely. It's got to do something to our brains, right? If it does it to the chimps, right? Just saying, just saying. They called out the club group that goes around the world to abuse kids. Oh, yeah. Oh, Black Betty, Nambla. No, Black Betty, Nambla. Let's see if I have a ticket on my van. I'll show you this. I'll show you this kidnapper mobile that I've been driving around in. This has been my kidnapping truck this whole time. And it's pretty cool. It's nice. It's like a 2016. It looks like an old van, but it's actually fairly new. And very bad gas mileage. Terrible. Just terrible. But yeah, this has been my home. This will be my home tonight. Oh, hell no. Nice. Hey, let's go check out some of that water you've been seeing on the map this whole time. This is, oh, that's beautiful. Dangerous cliff, stay back. 3,500. So yeah, I mean, not ideal for a, whatever, 2,000 mile trip, you know? This is a good spot here. Hold on, let's get in here. Let's get on in here, people. All right. Nice color, nice reflection, very cool. This is that little beach that I stumbled upon. It's like trapped in between these two areas. That's as big as it is, just this little strip. You can go down and sunbathe, right? But that's really cool. That's really pretty. I agree. And you can see, look at that flat marshland in there too. It's kind of hard to see. It kind of snakes around. I mean, that's not going to help going up that high, but it's a very flat. And but there's more water on the other side of it. You can barely tell. To see that little break right there. This area kind of snakes around it like that. Comes back in here. So that'd be cool to walk around on. I wonder what kind of animals are hiding out in that little flatlands. Some nice bells going on out here too. Is that a person over there? No. Okay. Really nice though. I had a 3,500. I could race anyone and smoke them. Yeah, it's powerful for sure. Definitely powerful. Yeah, let me get a photo of that for sure. I'm gonna flip you guys sideways for a second. It looks different for you, I'm sure. All right, photo time. Make sure I'm zoomed out. Oh, that's nice. Okay. Get the beach in there before the sun goes down. Before the sun goes down. Hey, yeah, before the sun goes down. Some kind of country song there, right? Ooh, there we go. I got the lighting right on that one. All right, guys, we're back. And we're back. You see the spider? What spider? Is it on me? Dude, that spider did not follow me, okay? I don't care. Ooh. Something big just flew by me. I think it was a dragonfly. Dude, that would be all quicksand out there. You think so? You think so? I mean, yeah, I guess, yeah. I'll take your word for it. I'll take your word for it. Maybe there's dead bodies out there. Oh. There's really nice bells. Let's go find those bells while they're still going on. Maybe it's too late. There's a wedding here. There's a wedding going on here. Wedding reception. Maybe I can go get some food at the wedding reception. Here we go. Oh, I think the kids can actually play with the bells. I think it's what I'm hearing. It's very pretty, relaxing. I went to this cool place called the Acoustic Garden in Louisiana. Really cool place. It's all these custom-made instruments that have all been made out of trash and junk. Really, really cool place to hang out. It's just, you're just completely surrounded by vibes. Musicians come there and they like play on the fake drum sets and the weird homemade instruments, and they like make them work. And there's like jam sessions that just come up randomly. All these bells and all these things. Nice playground here though. I'm getting eaten alive out here though, guys. How about all the bodies they're finding outside of Texas? And they say there's not a serial killer. I haven't heard about that. I have not heard about that. Oh, okay, that's cool. There's like chimes over there. I thought it was like a park-wide thing. Okay, well, you guys, I think it might be a good time. Okay, I gotta look into that, Houston, Texas. I got plenty of time to listen to some YouTube on the road, guys. So open to suggestions. I brought my laptop with me, but I have not even had a second to sit down and use it. I've just been passing out in my car or hiking or doing whatever. You know. It's hard, man. It's hard. Shit's not easy. Really gotta. It's really hard to be self-motivated. Turns out on this kind of hobby. But you know, getting better every day. Just gotta keep at it. Even in my limited state, I'm still way better off than I used to be. Do you know what river that is? Let's find out. Let's find out, guys. I'm analyzing. Enhance. All right, hold on. I can't see the chat, but you can see my face. I can see my own face. Hold on, this is... Oh, you know what? It may just be the Atlantic Ocean. Hold on a second. No, that can't be right. Can it? Oh, no, okay. East. When you're zoomed out, it looks like you're right up against the coast. But we're very close to the coast. It's like the closest to the coast you can be without being on the coast. Okay, this is Crooked River. Is it called Crooked River? That's a small part of the river. Let's see what this actual river is called. Cumberland Sound. The Cumberland Sound River. Unless sound is a name for a body of water. That's the East River. Yeah, Cumberland. Ooh, there's a plum orchard over there. Yeah, this is crazy. Let me take a picture of this. This is a really cool network of rivers here. Here, I'll leave you there's an Easter egg. There's an Easter egg in this picture. Can you see it? Yeah. But as far as I can tell, it's called the Cumberland Sound. Cumberland Sound. It doesn't say Cumberland Sound River, so maybe it's the name of a body of water. Bada 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 boo. Fort Clinch State Park. We're very close to the border between Florida and Georgia. Dungeness Ruins. I want to go to Dungeness Ruins. What the hell? Wow, those look kind of cool, man. Dungeness Ruins, man. Oh, okay. Well, you got to pay for it, but looks worth it. Looks pretty cool. It looks pretty cool, you know? I mean, it looks pretty cool. Thanks for hanging out, everybody. So glad to have you here. We're finishing up the stream. We're here in Georgia, Crooked River State Park. We're about to end the stream. We're going on our daily hike hiking up across the eastern coast of the United States from Florida to Philadelphia, day by day. So if you want to see some more of these hikes as the days go on, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. You know what to do. Nice to meet you. Hope to see you again, even if I didn't meet you. Here's what I was trying to show you guys, though. Nope, that's not it. Nope, that's wrong. Come on. Come on, you dumb bastards. These are the Dungeness ruins. That's what I'm trying to show you. Looks kind of cool, right? Not too close. You're still in Skunk Ape country. Yeah, you're right. You're damn right I am. You know, maybe that's what I heard today. Maybe I heard some skunk ape. You guys, yeah, I will release you. I'll release you back into your lives. It's been my pleasure as always hanging out with you guys. Please hit your like button on the way out. Subscribe if you just got here and you want to see more hikes. This is Mudslinger channel signing off. Have a great rest of the Saturday. Have a great rest of the weekend. And don't stress out about anything too much. It's not worth it. Have a good night, guys. Night Krimbot, night Luklin. See you later, Sammy. See you later, Robin. See you later, Cam. Thanks for hanging out, Cam. And everybody else that I can't see that I know is there. Peace. See you soon. See you soon in the next one. Northward, people. Northward.